Ladies and gentlemen, across America and around the globe, welcome to the AGN TCL Streaming News Network, home of America's good news to the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever in the world you happen to be. I'm Austin Miles.
And I'm Angelia Baxter, and here's some of today's good news. A bullied girl turns letter from president into activism. First despondent, then angry, 11-year-old Zany Stokes is waging a battle against bullying. In January, she took it to the top. In March, the top, President Barack Obama, responded. Zany faced teasing at her public charter school in West Philadelphia. She came home hungry many days of third grade thanks to a bullying schoolmate. Zany said, "She took my lunch, she took my sandwich, my good sandwich that my mom made me, my fruit cup, my juices, and she took my hot Cheetos." Zany retreated, transferring to a Catholic school, where everything was quiet for a while. Then everything got loud again. Students made fun of her appearance, and Zany grew depressed and her grades fell. Similar scenes are played out across America, where 1 in 4 children is bullied, and where 8% of kids miss a day of school a month in fear of bullying. Zany's reaction to her tormentors, falling grades, despondent mood is typical, said Barbara Colarusso, author of The Bully, The Bullied, and The Bystander. Bullying has a tremendous emotional and physical consequences on kids, and their grades drop. How can you concentrate on math when you're trying to figure out how to get to English safely? By high school, some of them drop out or they strike back and get in trouble, and the kids who tormented them get in no trouble at all. The saddest part is that some of these kids commit suicide. The bullied bullies turn that utter hurt into anger, and they become our school shooters. Zany, who just finished the 5th grade, is striking back with action, not anger. One day, she just said, "I'm not taking this," to her mother. Zany wrote to President Obama earlier this year describing the bullying situation at her schools. Obama, who receives 65,000 letters a week, reads 10 letters every day. These letters, he says, keep him in touch of what's happening around the world and in the United States. Some of them are funny, some of them are angry, and a lot of them are sad or frustrated about their current situation. Zany received a letter from Obama addressing bullying, sent on White House stationery and signed by the Commander-in-Chief. "Thank you for writing your letter," he said. "I have heard from many students about the challenges they face, and I'm glad you wrote to share your story." Spurred by his response, she founded No Kid Should Be Bullied and hoped to take her anti-bullying crusade to other schools. Colarusso applauds Zany's efforts, noting the importance of bystanders sticking up for bullied kids. Some of the strongest ones are kids who have had enough. This young girl is demonstrating that she wants to be that witness defender and not have anyone else experience this. This young girl has taken upon herself to say, "Enough already."
You know, being bullied in school is a terrifying situation, and I know I went through it in grade school. Then I began to grow up, and I grew up by the time I got to high school. The problem didn't exist anymore. Well, the Collier County School District in Florida just banned Bible distribution in their schools. Do you know what day it was when that took effect?
No.
Religious Freedom Day. Atheists are now conducting, now get this, a de-baptism ceremony for those who were baptized as children. And what sacred instrument are they using to cleanse themselves from baptism? A blow dryer. And the German newspaper The Local reports that German police were called to make an unusual arrest earlier this week, seizing a crocodile peacefully going about its business on the streets of the small Hussein town of Grafrotheisen. Police received a call at around 2 o'clock a.m. from a worried resident, seeing that there was a 1-meter-long crocodile in the street. While initially suspicious of a hoax, police who went to investigate were stunned to find that the reports were accurate. It is true that the officers were not especially well trained to catch crocodiles, but they were gutsy, police said in a statement. With a great deal of finesse, according to the officers' report, they managed to outsmart the reptile, temporarily bind up its jaws, and take it into police custody. Well, suspicion quickly fell on a small circus that was visiting that town at the time. Police took the offending croc back to the big top to its grateful owners. Now, the story did not end there. A statement in response was published in The Local, and the statement was issued by PENTA, People for the Ethical and Naive Treatment of Anthropomorphized I still can't say that. I'm trying to read it.
Humanimals.
Thank you very much. Humanimals, which said, we at Pinta are saddened to learn of the unjustified apprehension of an innocent crocodile in the Hessian town of Graft-Ronheim yesterday. We can say with confidence that the Humanimals was species profile, that's serious, and was not afforded its basic human rights. It should have only been taken into custody if and when it maimed someone, at which point it would have been afforded due process via trial by jury. Having escaped the constant indignity and humiliation of the circus, the aforementioned Humanimal was on its way to freedom until it was so blatantly robbed of its right of the pursuit of happiness by local police. Well, we've already filed the necessary paperwork to obtain the release of the persecuted crocodilian and hope its rights will be respected in the future, at least until it bites off somebody's foot. You know, we here at America's Good News are a bit suspicious of the actuality of that organization, but then again, the Germans have been known to have a sense of humor.
Which I hope is a result of.
Angelia.
In response to the bullying, here's a release about Stomp Out Bullying. They launched their new website in time for school openings. Shortly, school will be opening throughout our country, and bullying is an expanding and explosive form of malicious attacks on kids and teens. Whether you are being attacked verbally or online, bullying hurts. Bullying can leave long-lasting emotional scars that people may not be able to see, but on the inside, a child is hurting. Stomp Out Bullying is an initiative of Love Our Children USA, the national nonprofit leader that honors, respects, and protects children. Its mission is to break the cycle of violence against children, and since 1999 has become the go-to prevention organization for all forms of violence and neglect against children in the United States. Stomp Out Bullying has proudly launched their website as the new school year is beginning, and the website offers a vast amount of educational and valuable information on bullying prevention, hotlines, and many fantastic celebrity videos and public service announcements. For parents, educators, administrators, daycare providers, Stomp Out Bullying's new website also offers an adult page. On this page, you will find tip sheets to help you understand and prevent bullying and cyberbullying, as well as cell phones and mobile safety. With school only a few weeks away, take the time to be prepared and educated on a very serious concern of today, which is bullying.
You know, it's very good they're taking a stand on that serious problem that people have. Angelia, the FCC has just ruled that it is okay to say dirty words on TV at any time. Dagnabbit! Oops. Are we still on? No, maybe we are. And get this. In an effort to get God out of our country, our lives, and society in general, the newest governmental war on God includes a new computerware called GodBlock. For the purpose of blocking anything written on the internet, that means blogs and news sites, with the name God, it'll automatically be blocked, along with any quoting of scriptures. If something written even sounds like scriptures, it will be axed. Now, this has started as software supposedly to protect children from hearing the name of God and possibly enticing them into religion, which they feel would be the worst thing that could happen. Take them into porn, some of the other stuff, it's okay. But it's obvious that the next step will be applied to the citizens in general. And something very startling about the whole thing, here is their logo. Notice the depiction of the hammer and sickle in the center, which is the trademark of Stalinist communism, which is becoming more and more prevalent in the United States of America. You can visit their website by going to www.godblock.com. I'm Austin Miles.
And I'm Angelia Baxter. God bless.
And may all your prayers be answered. Amen.